The fishing news is brought to you by Interlux Marine Paint, Okuma, and The Real Seat at 707 Union Avenue in Brielle. Gear up now for back-bay striped bass and ask for your free gift with any purchase.
So, you read any good weather forecasts lately? I'm Jim Hutchinson with a New Jersey, Delaware Bay edition of the Fisherman Magazine. News reports on Wednesday revealed that the meteorologists at NOAA realized there was a good chance the late winter storm wasn't going to produce giant snow totals that were originally predicted along the coast, but they didn't change their forecasts because they said they didn't want to confuse the public. Greg Carbon, I'm serious, head of NOAA's Weather Prediction Center, Greg Carbon said, quote, "Out of extreme caution, we decided to stick with higher amounts." When they're not predicting weather, don't forget our friends over at NOAA are making fish predictions as well, so keep that in mind. Now, even without the snow, the major snowfall along the Jersey shore, we still had some heavy surf, some beach erosion. LBI on Tuesday, Sue at Surf City Bait and Tackle shared this one with us. My friend Elliot Alzamora, he also shared the erosion conditions along the Ocean County beaches up around Bay Head, where we see that a little bit more. And Nick Honicheski also reported a break in Manasquan Inlet on the point side near the monument. So we definitely had some rough water, some windy conditions, beach erosion, and some damage along the banks and along the riverbeds. But we did not get dumped with that snow. We still have cold, windy, unpleasant conditions, so there's not a lot to offer right now. Thursday, temperatures in the 20s, Friday up into the 40s, possibility of rain on Saturday. And before the bread and milk alert came, we did find of some fish being caught. So let's run around from south to north and see what we find. Over at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Indian River Inlet in Delaware, they reported a run of mackerel down along the Delmarva coast. And it'll be interesting to see where these fish pop up next and whether or not there are any bluefish on their tails. Over at Absecon Bay Sportsman, South Jersey creeks and rivers continue to produce striped bass catches. At least they did before the cold snap. Kayak Bruce was up a creek with a pedal-powered yak for this keeper among 170 shorts up one of the rivers. There's action here in the Mystic Island area. I'm here at Scott's Bait and Tackle in Mystic. Now, they don't have their first graveling point keeper of yet for 2017, which is surprising, but there are a bunch of fish being caught along the Bay Shore and Mystic Island, Pebble Beach, and up around Graveling Point. Bloodworms are definitely the way to go. If we go farther up north, some secret location, Art Berkman let me know that he's been using 5.8-inch Kitex, and they're taking some fish. He had them to 32.5 inches. Now, I found out from talking to some of our folks this week, Barnegat Bay, a lot of stripers throughout Barnegat Bay, some of them out near the Route 37 bridge, and some folks taking them along the bulkheads behind Island Beach as well. New Jersey, Delaware Bay, or New Jersey, Delaware state stocking on trout continues or starts later on in the month. I found out in New Jersey, more than 500,000 rainbow trout will be stocked throughout the spring season. That opens up on April 8th, though Tim Long, he said there are trout out there right now. Yellow perch up into some of those freshwater locations, while white perch are continuing to bite along some of the rivers and creeks. They're biting along with the winter flounder and striped bass in the Toms River, as we heard from Dennis over at Murphy's Hook House. Now, just remember, 2 fish limit on those winter flounder up near the Maniloking Bridge, west end of Barnegat Bay and up around Shark River. The folks are telling us they say the action is decent on those winter flatfish, and of course, we're all talking about the summer flatfish as well and what those limits are going to be. It's still the same. We have no news to report just yet on the summer flounder front, though you might want to show your support for the Save the Summer Flounder Fishery Fund by picking up this great t-shirt, letting NOAA know exactly what you think about them. It's on sale right now at the Real Seat in Brielle, Real Seat Bait and Tackle. Be sure to look for it this weekend when Real Seat and some of these other shops are out at the Saltwater Fishing Expo at the Garden State Exhibit Center in Somerset, New Jersey. That show's going to run Friday noon to 8, Saturday 10 to 6, and Sunday 10 to 5. Great seminars, so many vendors. In fact, there's a contender that's going to be displayed there as well. They'll have a boat on display. It's just $12 for admission, $3 for kids 5 to 11. Those kids under 5 get in free. Check out our homepage at thefisherman.com for more information on that. Also on Sunday, There's a fishing and boating expo at the Wildwood Convention Center. That's Sunday from 9 to 3. You can find out more information by going to fishingexpowildwood.com. Again, I'll be out at Somerset this weekend. Folks can come in here to Scott's, check out the bait board, and hopefully sometime soon somebody's photo is going to be here on the counter with the first fish caught at Graveling Point. But we will see you this weekend. Well, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Look for me in my St. Patrick's Day green, wishing for the luck of the Irish to bring us some warm weather ahead. But we will see you there, and we'll see you every week at the Fisherman Magazine and thefisherman.com.
The Fishing News is brought to you by Interlux Marine Paint, Okuma, and The Real Seat at 707 Union Avenue in Brielle. Gear up now for back bay striped bass and ask for your free gift with any purchase.